This tutorial will demonstrate how to start a project consisting of Android software strings. Now, this can be applied not only to Android strings, but to most other common string types, as you'll see as we go through the video. um, let's have a look at what a set of Android strings looks like in its raw form. Here you can see that it's full of codes and colors and tags and whatnot. Kind of looks like the matrix. But what our tool does is professionally take out these strings, extract them if you will, translate them and put them back in for you so that no tags are disturbed, no codes are disturbed, everything is pristine and kept in its original format. So how do we do that? Well, returning to the Verbingo login page where we log in as a returning customer, again, either we can use these simple social platform links to make it convenient. I am going to pretend that I'm a brand new customer and show you guys how to do it. The first step that I should see on my screen is this page. If there may be a wizard on yours, but you can skip the wizard and come straight to this page. The first thing we want to do is add a project. So I'm going to click on the big button over here, and I am going to give my project a name, Android Strings. Here I can type in the type of project if I want to get some more detail on it, but that's not required. The main format, again, not necessarily required, but we ask that you help us out here, is Android strings. But you can see other types here. There are all sorts of other file types that we accept, very common, and you'll see them quite a bit. So, and you may use them in your company in various departments. So be sure to check them out. These are very common formats, and we feel like we are taking care of pretty much a wide variety of what's needed out there. Don't click on Share Translation Memory. Share Translation Memory, just go to Save, which sets up the basic structure here of your project. The next thing what we want to do is to set up the languages. So let's click on this button here, the Languages button. We sometimes call languages locales, and they sometimes get intertwined, but we're going to first of all not upload a file but add a locale. The first locale we want to add is English because it's so common. We'll give it a name, and then you have to give it its corresponding code here. Mark this locale as one of the main locales and hit Save. That takes you to the Languages panel where you see English now is set up. Let's add another language while we're here, or locale. Let's take this to China. So let's go Chinese. You can be as specific as you want. In this case, let's go to Chinese China. Again, the code. Hit Save, and now our languages are set. Now what we want to do is upload our file for translation. So let's click on the button, and we'll walk through the tutorial here. Choose File. You're going to go find your XML file that we were looking at before, and simply load it in there. Again, put the option if you would, and then choose your source or your main locale. In this case would be the English-speaking locale. So put English, and we're going to not go over these options here in this tutorial. Click on Import, and after a bit of importing, you will see a report that shows the number of keys created. Remember, a key is another word for a segment or a sentence, or in some cases a row or a line. And this shows you how many there are. This is not a word count. This is more of a segment or a sentence count. The next thing we do is we want to order translations for those keys, and so we go into the next step here and we set English as the source language, and then we want to set our target locale as the Chinese speaking one. Again, let's skip these other three and we'll do continue for now, and that will give us our report on the entire thing. And here's where we see the word count. Here's a report that shows the details of your job, and with one click you can confirm that order. And what that does is sends you an email, it sends us an email, lets everybody know that the job is ready to go. We will be contacting you shortly with pricing confirmation and deadline confirmation and just project manager confirmation. We hope that you enjoy this experience. We hope it's easy, and we ask for your feedback and your support in helping us to know what we can do better. Go ahead and feel free to click through the tabs and to see how your project is set up. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to contact us. Thanks for your time.